just across the Cumberland River from those neon lights of Broadway, we welcome you inside Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Tennessee Titans. On one sideline, there's the head coach of the Browns. His squad is 2-3 here in the early part of the season. On the other side, it's the Tennessee head coach. Her squad ready to go as kickoff approaches. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
Well, I don't think that stat line last week had him up for any sort of awards. If I had to guess, he'd much rather have a modest game and a win as opposed to throwing for a bunch of touchdowns in a loss. Biggest thing that he did, Mike, he took care of the ball. So as long as he continues to do that, they're going to have a chance to keep on winning.
On the ground, here's Quinshawn Judkins. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 5. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He runs with it.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
They'll motion a tight end right. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
Let's go now.
We'll send a tight end in motion right. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down.
An early test here for that offensive line, and they come through. They're going to have to continue to find space in the ground game for their running backs to continue to move the chain. So, nice job there. Give them a lot of credit. Now the question is, what is the adjustment on the defensive side of the ball in the next third down situation?
Brings up second and 12 at the Titans' 43-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. One of the tight ends in motion right. On second down, it's Williams. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's third down.
Gain of 4, and it's third down.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. The Browns getting their punting team out there, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. The Tennessee offense taking the field for the first time. And taking the snaps, quarterback now in his third year in the league.
And he's coming off a game where he was pretty much held in check for the majority of the contest. And he had a couple nice throws mixed in, a couple decent drives here and there. But the inability to find the end zone, of course, he had the one interception. So a lot to clean up, a lot to improve. Not just him, but frankly, the entire offense.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and a yard. They'll stick with him again. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, he's got Harris. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. A gain there of 11. That's good for a Titan first down. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. From the 48-yard line. Here's second and 7.
Cougar 19.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Quick throw here is complete. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up third and 3.
Dixie Maverick. Dixie. Come on. Come on. AC Cardinals.
Back to throw. Flush to his right. He'll try to run for it. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. They'll come up here, first and 10.
Let's go now. Panthers.
Now give on the ground. Not much happening there. Just a short game.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. Brings up second down.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Go. 77 Wolf.
He'll drop to throw. Going left side, complete to Harris. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. They've converted twice on third down on this drive. Now facing third and 3. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down? Open man, left side. He's got it. He's going to be out of bounds, but he will have enough to pick up a first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got it at the 7. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Tennessee. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. And you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Jackson now to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Browns offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he continues to show off his ability to run with the football when the situation calls for it. He is the NFL's leader in rush yards at the quarterback position. One of the tight ends motions right.
70.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
There's a screen set up for Judkins. This one could be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play.
Open man, right side, he's got it. And he'll be taken down at the 30. It is a big play for the Browns. 45 yards. So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. 7-0 is our score. We're back in Music City after this. Start of the second. Browns in control of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Hey, hey, check that, check that. Ready?
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
2nd down, 8 to go from the 28.
Jack Panther.
Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. Tackle made right at the 20-yard line.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points. I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
They've got it at the 8, 1st down and goal. Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
They'll go with him again. Stop at the 6. And that sets up 3rd and goal.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. It would feel like a pretty big win on a drive.
That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
This fielded at about the 9. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Titans offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. He's run well here in the first half of the season, as you see there. He's the NFL's rushing leader coming into this weekend. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no.
This one intercepted. He's inside the 30.
And Mike, and as bad as things seem, especially after that last play, the key to playing quarterback in this league, if you're going to allow bad plays to lead to more bad plays, you're not going to last very long. So it's the value of, hey, can you win the next play and then the play after that? Those are the guys that really make it in this league, and we're going to get a good test of it right here.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25. The Titans offense about ready to take over once more. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. Travel start on the ground, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Bill look to throw. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he somehow manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before he's hustled out of bounds.
Little indecision by the quarterback there, Mike. Do I buy time and throw it downfield, or do I tuck it and become a runner? That's what he's thinking. I think he made the final call a little bit too late, and all he could do was get back to the original line of scrimmage.
He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. Another catch from there. Numbers starting to stack up in this one. Closing in on 100 yards, and we're still in the first half. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Ready?
At the 18-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. On the move left. And he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss of a couple.
Feels like they needed that sack. This entire drive, it feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack.
The pressure's going to get there again. He's forced down once more.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have got a lot more difficult. I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw. And even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway. And it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Browns offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so high, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to Nashville in a moment.
Okay, ready?
Here's a 2nd and 9. Williams. Quickly to the outside and complete. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If they need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Here's their punter now. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. This one fielded out beyond the 25. The Titans offense ready to take over once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10.
Ready? Practice it. Go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. Now they'll set up to throw. Headed left, buying time. His throw left side is complete. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Forced to his right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. You catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
The Titans will use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this 1st half. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. He has really thrown the ball well here in this 1st half. Look at the numbers. Over 200 yards passing now for the game. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal. They'll look to throw again. And he's in. Touchdown Titans. The extra point try forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Titans move out to a 3-point edge. 17-14. Very little time remaining in this 1st half as this kick is away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Come on. Hey.
They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this 1st half. 2nd and a yard. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's second down.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Week 6 is here, starting to get a little bit of a sense who the contenders are and who the pretenders are. Let's hop in. Our journey through the NFL starts now. At M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, the Ravens at home to take on the Arizona Cardinals. And this is the Cardinals wideout. Playing like street football. Everyone go deep, and this time it works. The Cardinals get back to 500. They even their mark at 3-3. Next up, Duval County, Jacksonville, Florida. Let's check in on the Jaguars as they host the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it's the Jaguars quarterback. He's going to find a man. It's an 11-yard touchdown pass. Lastly, let's go over to MetLife Stadium. The Jets hosting the New York Giants. And this is the Giants running back. He gets a seal here, and off he goes. The Giants with the lead at the half. And with that, a look now at the rest of the action around the NFL here in week number 6. In the game you're watching, it's been tight throughout, a field goal separating these two sides through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you very much. We'll see if adjustments at halftime change the course of this one. Likely to play a big role in who's going to walk away with a W. 3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Titans offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going.
Ready?
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Winsley Umanmielen is there to make the play.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready?
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. A gain there of 21. First down for Tennessee. He'll look to throw. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3. Second down, they need 7.
2nd and 7.
Here we go.
He'll try the right side this time. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. This one down the field, but will wind up incomplete. The Titans punting unit comes out to the field.
Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Come on.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Now he takes off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. And he's in! Touchdown, Tennessee. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Browns offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been doing it through the air and on the ground this first month of the season. Currently leading the NFL in rush yards by a quarterback.
Ready. 60 by 60. Ready. Go.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. The throw here is complete. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
I love this call, Mike. Defense is thinking run here. It's 2nd and short, so they go with play action. Leads to an easy 1st down. Really well done.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to Judkins. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Brown. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Titans offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. And he was unguardable in the first half. You see the numbers as they try to add to those here in the 3rd quarter.
Come on.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Not Buffalo 18.
Back to throw. He'll complete that to his fullback. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And that is incomplete. After that incomplete pass, we have a player shaken up. The Titans sending out their punter. And he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. Here comes Jackson on the return. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. A handoff as they try to run it here. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Throwing on second down, Williams. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Third and a yard. They motion the slot man left. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he's going to be close. Going to depend on the spot, but that looks a little short. It is short, and now it's fourth down.
Brings up fourth down.
Going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Now a handoff, running right. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Fires left sideline. That is complete. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Let's go. Ready.
Handoff here, up the middle. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. Now, faking the give, moving to his right. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Up the middle they go. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. Brings up second down.
So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
on the ready.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 7. He'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. Now he'll run.
Parker does a nice job here sensing the pressure pretty quickly. Realizes he doesn't have a ton of time to operate from within the pocket. Decides to tuck the ball and rely on his legs. He's able to pick up a positive play.
He'll throw it left and has his running back. He's not going to get too far. Tackle after a gain of just a yard. From 23, here's 2nd and 8.
23-yard line.
Come on. Hey.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Titans. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Now, the extra point. He's got it. And the Titans will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jackson now to return it. Whoa! And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
They bring a tight end in motion left. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Through the 1st half, it was clear. This pass protection, this offensive line unit, they were clearly up for the challenge. The pass rush was non-existent. But here in the 2nd half, you can sense a little bit more urgency. You can see them start playing with a little more speed and intensity, and it pays off there with their 1st sack of the day.
2nd down, zone read, and he keeps it. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. 3rd and a long way to go. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. He's going to let this one go deep. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Punting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. This returnable from inside his own 40. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Titans offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Let's go now.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll give on the ground. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. From the 41. Here's second down and 6.
Hey, here we go.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he's able to fight through one tackle here. Pick up about 3. Second down coming up.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Second down.
They'll try to run this one in. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Tennessee. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Jackson now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Browns offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll begin with first and 10. To throw is Williams. Out to his right. He's going to run it. That's good for 27 and a first down.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Cleveland.
Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. Off play action. Here's Williams. He'll get this out to his running back. From the 46. Here's second and 9.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Slot man gonna move in motion left. On second down, it's Williams. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and inches.
3rd and short yardage, and here's Williams.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
On the draw is Judkins. Not much there, maybe a yard.
Brings up second down.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. That'll be caught by the running back, Judkins. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. They need to get it to the 27. This is 3rd down. Here's Williams now to throw. There's a screen set up for Judkins. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. It is 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd down at the 37-yard line.
Blocking 18.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Can he get away? No. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
So the key to these off-tackle style run plays, Mike, is you can't allow penetration. You cannot allow the defenders to get in your backfield, because when they do, the play really has no chance, and you end up going backwards.
3rd and 11.
Here we go, set. 70 Timberwolves.
Now a give up the middle, and he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. This one is about done.
It's 4th down.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple.
Stephanie. Panther 60. Panther 60.
So it's a win here for the Titans. They bounced back from the loss last week. They'll put in a determined effort and come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Titans winners here in Music City as we say so long from Nashville.